I saw a quote once, they referred to crew as bottled violence. Okay, Emily, let's go. When you're done with the pick drill, go right to 6s on the square, okay? Start with the stern 4, add in 3 and 4. It looks very calm and peaceful and serene, but underneath there's a lot of power, a lot of intensity.
They took it from you at state schools. You want it back. Show them what you're made of, girls. This is your race, girls, not theirs. Push them away, girls, as hard as you can. Lengthen out.
Okay, as soon as you clear the dock, stern 4 pick drill. I became involved with Mercy Crew 5 years ago. I had retired and moved back to the area, and having been a rower and done some coaching, I was looking for an opportunity, and they were looking for an assistant coach at the time. I became the head coach 3 years later. Something that's probably a little different is I still coach the novice because I love teaching the sport. Let's do lay back, arms away, then body prep, and then half slide, full slide. I get the girls started, and I think I get them motivated and teach them the basic technique. Stay together, ladies, focus. In the fall, we're kind of trying people out, testing things. You have to be in the same boat every day with the same people to get to that next level. The crew is called the ultimate team sport. And when they get together and they have a goal, you're not going to stop them.
Show me you want it, girls. You want it more than that. And 2, we're going to do a power 10. 1, 2, power 10.
We are very fortunate to have a great relationship with the high school, with the athletic director. We also have incredibly involved parents who do so much. They drive our trailers, they drive the carpools, and the parents bring the girls here every day. We put lineups on a board with, looks like tongue depressors set into the board to do the lineups for every boat. And then when the girls get there, they get the safety launches, which the coaches use on the water. They put them on the water for us. They get their oars out, and then we start getting the boats out. When they start as novices, we get a lot of 8th graders and freshmen, and they're kind of small and maybe not real strong. And they need a lot of help carrying the boats. The boats weigh about 200 pounds, so sometimes it looks like a caterpillar with all these girls with their arms up in the air carrying a boat. There's a lot of encouragement from the coaches to get the girls moving. We've generally had 2 or 3 varsity coaches. I like to call them that rather than my assistant coaches because they run the varsity program. It's their boats, their responsibility. They are all college rowers, and they still row and compete, and they're great role models for the girls.
For fall, we're working on building our endurance base. It's not as serious of a season as spring, so kind of getting everyone up to the same level. We have a couple girls who just started from novice to varsity, so that's kind of a rough transition depending on who they are. And just getting them up there, and then hopefully ready for spring. We've got some competitive boats, so I have some big plans for them. They should do great.
Lane 4, Our Lady of Mercy, Rochester. Lane 5, Atlantic City.
So Mark sort of has oversight over the whole team, and he gives us a lot of sort of autonomy to do what we need to do to win races.
Mark is really an integral part because they complete the novice season, and it's just about having fun, like learning to row. They like Mark so much they consider him their second father.
Coach Mark is so enthusiastic about the sport.
And he just is very patient with the rowers and takes his time. That's why I think he works well with the novice since they're beginners.
He's very caring and understanding, and he's always like pushing you to do your best.
He's able to take his time with them and explain to them how to do it.
He's got a really good attitude, and everyone just feels welcome on the team.
I think it's a combination of Mark being very persuasive and a very positive guy day in, day out. And I think that people are also attracted by the success of the varsity rowers, particularly I think the lightweight 8 and the 4.
The last couple of years, we have a lightweight 8 that has been New York State Scholastic champions 2 years in a row, going for a 3rd this year, gunning for it.
3/4, half, 3/4, lengthen.
We have a varsity 4 that's just a great boat.
Those girls push themselves really, really exceptionally hard. I mean, those are 4 incredible athletes. They work day in, day out. They put in crazy hours to do this. And you know, they had girls in other boats pushing them every day to be at their best. And even the race leading up to the national championship, the semifinal, they lost their semifinal race Saturday morning.
Lane 3, Saratoga, followed by Our Lady of Mercy, and then that third.
And they came back to win Saturday afternoon. And while that was the success of 4 girls, it took a team to do that.
We saw them pass another boat and cross the finish line, and it was such a great feeling because even though we weren't in the boat, it's everyone wins because we love each other so much.
Here they come. They're going to switch their stroke ratings into a sprint. Excellent race.
We came back on Saturday, and Sunday was the Pittsford Regatta.
They had Pittsford in their sights the whole season, and I think it was a matter of putting all the pieces together on the right day.
This is what we have worked for! You want it more than them, girls! Fight through the pain, girls! Long strokes! 4 as hard as you can, girls! 5! 6, wait up! Good job, I'm so proud of you, girls.
I really try to make it fun for the girls. I sometimes say we're all in one boat, and I mean that both figuratively and literally. We have to respect each other, work together, and work hard. Work very hard for a long period of time. When you're teaching the sport to someone new and they have no idea, and when you see them make that first connection with an oar and it clicks, that's a very rewarding experience.